Hello everybody, my name is Mike from m.a.d Gaming and welcome back to Reading Your Comments. First comment for today says, hashtag reading your comments. I like it. I like the community you have on your channel. It's big, but small enough for you to be able to get back to nearly every single comment. It's pretty cool being able to talk to someone who has 2K subscribers and feel like a big shot. Aww, that's really sweet. I love still being able to reply to people. It's actually one of my biggest fears about the channel growing, is that I won't be able to get and talk to everybody, because I've seen it happen. I've seen, for instance, the likes of Jacksepticeye, who used to try and reply to everybody, now can't do that anymore. If you literally have thousands of comments coming in every second, it's literally impossible to do that. And so it's nice while I can. I'm not saying I'll ever get that big, but it's nice to appreciate that you've taken the time to leave a comment on my video. It's nice to appreciate you for the fact that you're a human being and you've taken time out of your day to watch my videos and taken your time to give me some feedback or just say that you like the video, or, you know, everything helps like that. So it's really, I really love it. I love this community. It's fantastic. You guys are absolutely amazing. Genuinely amazing. And the next comment says, will you play The Escapists? As with all game requests, I'll never say never. So, maybe? I know it's not concrete. I mean, it depends, really. If I think, oh, I'll have a look at That Escapist today. I mean, I could always use it for a Fan Friday. But I've honestly not looked into the game, so I'll look into it and I'll see. And the next comment says, you suck. Super undescribable content creator. P.S. I know it's creator, but I couldn't find anything for C. Well, that's that. Thank you for actually putting the time to think this comment through. I imagine that it may have taken a while to think up. I imagine that sitting there for ages thinking, what begins with C that I could use? Okay, not, yeah. You know what I mean. And the next comment says, new sub, my man. Love your persona. I'll be sharing your Twitter and to my mates at school. You deserve more attention, man. Keep chipping away. Thank you. I want to start putting in more than just questions in these videos. I want to start putting in just comments. Comments that I can give some proper feedback. Because it's hard to sum up, for me personally, it's very hard to sum up a reaction to a comment in text form. I'm more the type of person that prefers to communicate face to face. I find it easier to, I'm very naturally kind of empathetic as a person. I find it quite easy to read people's emotions, and so for me it feels kind of strange talking to someone, say via a text message, or, you know, things like that are very easily misconstrued. I know that's not quite part of the point of this comment, and I'm going off on a tangent again. But what I'm trying to say, without me going completely off topic, which I've done shit, is basically thank you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and just thank you for sharing me about. Honestly, it really helps. It's a big way of getting the channel noticed. Word of mouth is an amazingly powerful tool. It's amazing how much reach you can get from just people recommending you to other people. And, you know, as with the chipping away, I keep planning on doing, not planning on stopping anytime soon, so there we go. And the next comment says, dye your beard. I like my beard as it is. I'm trying to grow it out a little bit. Dawn's nodding at me. Dawn's nodding profusely at me. Look, if ever we... Sorry, I'm talking to Dawn as well as you guys here at the same time, so I'll put my head in the middle. There we go. If ever we... No, I'm talking to my light now. That's really weird. If ever we did like a charity thing, and I said, you know, I'll dye my beard for this amount of money, then maybe I would, but no, just for general day-to-day stuff, yeah, maybe not. I am trying to kind of grow it out a little bit, trying to thicken it up a bit, because Dawn's told me if I shave it off, there's divorce on the cards, so she's just giving me a thumbs up right now. I know my place. And the next comment says, how do you get 0 dislikes? Honestly, I have no idea. I am just very lucky, I guess, that I have such a supportive community. That's not to say I don't get dislikes. I do get the odd dislikes on my videos, and that's fair enough. I'm not going to tell you to never dislike a video. Although I would say if you do use the dislike button, I genuinely wish there was a little box that popped up saying, why did you dislike the video? I'm totally cool with you not liking something that I've done, not liking a game that I've played. I just wish there was a way that the dislike button gave some kind of feedback, because how am I supposed to grow as a channel if I don't get feedback? Positive feedback's good, but you know, it's all well and good surrounding yourself with people that say, oh my god, you're amazing, everything you do is amazing, because that's technically not true. I make mistakes as well as anyone else. I probably have chose not to play games that I maybe should have done. I've chosen to play games that maybe I shouldn't have done. You know, anything like that. And it's nice to know. I mean, I'm my own biggest critic, so anything you say to me, I've probably already thought myself. And if you haven't, it's nice to get feedback. You know, as long as it's constructive criticism, I don't mind negative feedback at all. Constructive negative feedback can help my channel grow. Now, obviously, people's opinions all differ. I have a way I'm going to run my channel, and apparently it's going well that I get very few dislikes, and I'm talking maybe 10 a month, and that's at the very maximum amount. I think last month I got 5 dislikes in the entire month, and that's with a bare minimum of 7 videos a week. So I like that ratio of likes to dislikes. It's really, really good to know that I'm being supported in that way. Also, likes really help the channel. Also, dislikes also give the same amount of kind of backing that a like. I think PewDiePie did a video recently where he encouraged everybody to only dislike the video, and it still made it onto the trending tab on YouTube's front page. So I think that tells you a lot. And the next comment says, send nudes. No, sorry. You would all end up having to seek some type of psychiatric evaluation, and I would not do that to the world. I'm very sorry, but I will not do that. Plus, someone over there signed exclusive rights, and I can't break contract. I'm very sorry. And the next comment says, quick, don't read this comment. Shit. And the next comment says, will you ever start making funny montages? I really want to. I actually did. I have made one. It didn't get very good reception. I felt for some reason or another they take a lot of work. It's maybe something I should do maybe monthly. Maybe do a best of thing. I think the reason I stopped doing it was because the internet connection I had at the time was particularly bad. I also had very little room on my hard drive, so actually keeping the videos on the hard drive was something I couldn't do, and it meant downloading each video individually took absolutely forever. These days our internet is much better. I have a much bigger hard drive, so it's those technical things are not there. It's just getting around to doing them. I mean, if there is enough, you know, this has got 10 likes on it, this comment, so I'm assuming that means that there's a substantial amount of want for funny montages, and I'm assuming when you say funny montages you mean like best of funny moments from the channel, I'm guessing. Yeah, let me know in reply to this video what you mean exactly by funny montages, because by all means I could do that. I don't see why not. And the last comment for today says, I'm confused. Is this a Q&A or reading comments? Yes, this is ironic. Now, this is actually something I've been thinking about all week, and a lot of people were referring to this series as a Q&A, which it may have slightly turned into, mostly because a lot of people were just asking questions. And I've made a very conscious effort, you may have noticed with the comments in this video, to actually go through and pick specific comments that weren't questions. Now, it is very difficult to create a reading your comments video every week consistently with a small community, because there is a small pool of people and people won't want to ask the same questions every week, and it's not fair for the same people to make the same kind of funny comments that I can work with, kind of thing, if you get my meaning. So a lot of the times I do just pick questions, but this series is not strictly a Q&A. It is very much a reading of comments. If it kind of they lean more heavily towards the question side, then that's just the way things are. I always try and spice these videos up with a little bit of kind of dodgy editing or stupid jokes or something along those lines, just to make them feel a lot less like question answer, question answer, question answer, question answer. I mean, a lot of the times I just go off on a tangent and I just talk for ages about stuff, which I probably can anyway. But anyway, yeah, no, this is supposed to be a reading of comments, and it's very much that is my intention for the series, is a reading of comments. So if people want a Q&A, this could become a Q&A, but I would rather keep it kind of fluid, so it can change depending on what I get each week. I mean, I normally get at least 10 comments to work with a week. A lot of comments are very video specific, so it's hard to put them in a video because I then have to explain the context that that comment belonged to on which video, and it just kind of, I spend too much time blabbering about a video rather than actually answering someone's question or reading out a particular, you know, comment that someone has left on a video. So it's a very, very valid question you've asked, and yeah, as I said, there is supposed to be a reading your comments, as much as it does sometimes seem to be a Q&A. As I said, as the channel grows, as the amount of comments grow, I'll have more to work with, meaning that I'll have a lot more comments that could be non-questions, if you get my meaning. Anyway, I've blabbered on enough about this as it is. That is it for this week's Reading Your Comments. I don't have much time to record today, so no silly sketches, unfortunately. I've not had any crazy ideas this week. It's been a very, very full-on week this week. As some of you may know, Dawn is currently on placement, so a lot of you have been asking for some type of collab video with Dawn. We will do one as soon as we can. It's just, as I said, Dawn is very busy with placement at the moment, so those kind of things have to be kind of on hold for the meanwhile. Unfortunately, you'll have to put up with the M side of the channel. Hey, it's Dawn.
I'm just doing a bit of work at the moment. I'm just practicing my A&P on placement.
Which people might not know what that is.
Sorry.
It's university work. Yeah.
My uni work is anatomy and physiology. I'm just doing a massive workbook on the endocrine system.
Because if you don't know, Dawn is a student nurse in her second year, and the workload is extremely heavy, like ridiculously heavy, especially at the moment while she's on placement. She not only has work to do, but she also has pretty much full-time nursing.
Full-time nursing and part-time work as well. Part-time jobs. Gotta pay the bills.
So.
And I hurt my foot today at work. So.
Yeah, you had a little special tumble.
I had a special moment. It was pretty awesome. I do cleaning in the mornings in my place where I do my bar work as well, and I was mopping the dance floor, and I slipped on the mop and shine stuff. And it was like a scene from a sketch show. It was amazing. But so
unfortunately, we don't have accurate footage of it, but
it involved a lot of swearing and a sore bum and back and foot. Just wanted to say hello. We'll be with you soon. I want to do another Sims video with Mike at some point soon. But that's once everything gets. May the 7th, after May the 7th. I know it's probably really harsh to think like that far away, but it's not really that far away really. But May the 7th is when I finish my placement. My last shift is actually on May the 5th. So.
Oh, then it would be awesome if it was May the 4th.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
You could leave going, May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
But anyway, that's it for Reading Your Comments this week. I'm really glad the dog came on and just did a little bit. Yeah, as I said, a few of you have mentioned. This is because Dawn can see herself on the screen. As I said, a few of you have mentioned about doing further collaboration videos with Dawn. And yes, we will come back to doing collaboration videos as soon as Dawn is available to do said videos. So, but that's it for Reading Your Comments this week. If you have any comments or questions you want to leave for next week, make sure you leave them in the comment section below or on any video. I do read them all. So Are you doing your eyebrows on my reading your comments video?
Now's as good as time as any.
Fair enough, I can't argue with that. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.